Hey everyone, this is Lester again, and I just want to say thank you all for coming back. So today we're going to learn how to draw Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter movies, and I gotta say, I know Harry's probably a more famous character, but I think Ron is my personal favorite overall. I'd say. I mean, it's close, and Hagrid, but yeah, I think Ron is probably my favorite. So, step one is always just draw the shape of the face. So he has kind of an angular face, it's kind of like, got kind of a chin there, and he has kind of a big nose. I mean, I'm not trying to insult the actor or anything, but his nose is kind of big, so like that. And you know what? I made my first mistake, but that's okay because, like I said, you don't have to worry about making mistakes. All right, this eraser isn't working very well. You don't have to worry about making mistakes very much because the important thing of any picture is that people can tell what it is. And see, look at that. It washes right off. So go back to brush size 2 like I was using before, and that's really important. Everyone, you gotta use the same color of brush. So, it's, he has kind of big ears too. I mean, look at that. I was like making fun of him. See, I'm still on white. Careful there. But yeah, his ears are kind of like, yeah, kind of like a mouse or something. Got that, and so for this one, I think we're going to include a little bit more of his clothing because like the last one was kind of a shoulder up shot, and this one he's wearing this big raincoat or something, so it like goes down like this and like this. And he's wearing, his collar is kind of like that, kind of a little bit ruffled. Maybe it goes down here and here and like so. And so for this one, I thought we'd try something a little bit different. Gotta get his color in there, but I thought we would try using a little bit of color because like last time was good, but maybe a little bit too easy for most people. I mean, I don't mean if it wasn't easy for you, don't worry. It'll get easier with time. But I was thinking we would do some color with his hair, so he's got kind of reddish hair. And here's what I never got: like people with orange hair, people say they have red hair, but I mean, what do you call someone who actually has red hair? Like some sort of punk or I don't know. A language is kind of weird. So his hair just kind of goes like this, kind of a big mop, a little bit swept like that. Yeah, he kind of combed it weird this morning. I guess the morning this picture was taken, but it kind of goes off his left side of his head here. Starts out in the middle. And a lot of people think you have to get every single individual hair, and I don't think that's true because it doesn't have to be that complicated. People just, the important thing isn't the details; it's the big picture, and so that people can tell what it is. And okay, so as usual, we'll go for the eyes last, and the eyes and the mouth, but. For now, let's get his tie. And now his tie actually is red, unlike people with red hair. And this part's his neck, so we don't want to color that. But his tie goes like that. Kind of like a noose, really. Goes like that, and then goes down here into his gray raincoat. And it's got kind of this orangish stripes on it. So what we're gonna do is use a smaller brush for the stripes. I mean, it's a nice tie, but come on. So it goes like that, and like that, and like that. Now, for the detailing on the rest of this coat, we're going to make an outline in black, and paint down that as this easy button right here. You just click on it. Everything goes back to black and white. That's the basic Vinny picture, black and white, and it goes down like this. Kind of curves around here on his collar and it goes over like this, and you gotta get all these wrinkles in so that you can tell that he's wearing some sort of clothing instead of just having like naked shoulders and like part of a tie on his chest. Go back to the red here. Yeah, oh, that didn't turn out very well, did it? And remember, guys, don't be afraid to make mistakes because you can always undo them, and I think that's kind of how you learn. I mean, obviously, you shouldn't take too many mistakes. If you do too many mistakes, then it won't look very good. But just try to avoid mistakes in general. And okay, so it's got this yellow stripe going through here. And for this, if you're not really worried, if you're kind of worried about how it looks, do what I do, and it's called the stand back test. So what you do is you stand back 3 feet away, or 2 feet, like if you're kind of in cramped quarters where you are, and just make sure it looks okay. So everyone do that right now with their own drawings if you're drawing along, or do it with my drawing if you like. And as you can see, it looks like a human silhouette. Like there isn't any ambiguity or anything about what it's supposed to be. So it's got these little loops here on the whatever he's wearing, and he has some kind of shield thing. I don't know, maybe he's a police officer. It goes down like this, and fill it in. Yeah, we're gonna fill things in, so be ready for that. Goes, and then it's this kind of embroidered shield thing. I don't know, like it doesn't really matter since it's kind of small, so you can just draw whatever you like there. Maybe draw like a heart, I guess, and then fill it in. And it's got some yellow things on it. I don't know, I can't really tell there. Just kind of yellow butterfly. Yeah, it's good. Looks kind of like a butterfly. So I don't know. I think we should probably draw his hand because, yeah, it looks a little bit weird without him having a hand. So what we do is go back to our size 2. Remember, always make sure you change back to the same brush size when you're done doing something different. It's got 2, 3. Now a lot of people screw up and they accidentally add a 5th finger here because you think you have 5 fingers, but they forget the thumb is elsewhere when that's happening. So you gotta draw the thumb over here, and then the little trade secret here. If you want to draw something overlapping, you erase what was there before, so you can draw this. So the stick comes up here, goes back down here, and has these little rubber band things on it. Then it got broken at the top here, so draw some splinters, add some realism there. And the long part comes down there. It's also a little bit splintery, so you can't just have splinters on one side of it because that doesn't make sense. Like, where do the other ones come from? And so we're getting near to the finished product. We just got to finish up his sleeve over here. That's always important, so he doesn't just have like a severed hand. And so why don't we color that in a bit? Use kind of a nice dark gray for everything. Oh, I mean, I guess he's probably like standing in front of a gray wall since he like lives in the castle, so that makes sense. Make sure you fill everything in. Get this over here with this mustard stain or whatever that is. Whoops, you don't want to do that. You don't want to color in the outlines. And got a sleeve there. Switch to kind of a brownish color for his stick here. And to finish up, we do the face details, which is always what you do last. So you go back to the paintbrush tool. I'll move my toolbox over here so you can see it. Go back to the paintbrush tool, and make sure to fill in the ear detail. Ear detail is really important because ears are one of the hardest things to change about people, like through plastic surgery. So like if you ever see a criminal and you're not sure if he's wearing disguise or like change his got plastic surgery on his nose or something or grew a beard, check his ears because they're always going to be the same, and so that's why they're easy to recognize about people. And so for Weasley here, his nose is a little bit at an angle, so you can kind of do that, draw these a little bit perpendicular to the ground. And his mouth is just kind of, meh. Because he's like, yep, my step broke. What am I gonna do? And I guess it's like a wand, but got this kind of thing, and you gotta color in the lips. Kind of a human lip color. I don't know what. Yeah, that's kind of good. Go back here. Go to size. I don't know, like 7. Just like. And so here's another trick of the trade. You can just use that line you drew earlier as a guideline. Fill in the rest of the mouth. Just gonna be like, and then go back and draw a new line like the one you did earlier. Remember, always go back to size 2. So he's just kind of like, nah. Now it's kind of like, nah. And last part are the eyes. Now, this guy is Irish, so he's got green eyes if you look carefully. And you just draw these, he has kind of pronounced upper eyelids, but you just kind of draw them on like this. You can't really see his eyebrows, but it'll be weird if people can't see his eyebrows in your picture, so you can draw some in. And to get the bottom there. Oh, I kind of messed up there, but you just press Control and you press C at the same time to undo it. And you just go like that. He's maybe a little bit tired. He's maybe a little bit tired. And get that on the other side. And the secret to drawing good eyes is to always draw the colored part, the iris, first. So you choose kind of a greenish color. Go for a big brush width so you can just do it on like one big splat without having to scribble around a bit. Just do one there. Do one there. Go back to not as small as before, but kind of smaller, like that. And like that. And there we have it, Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. So yeah, I mean, if anyone has a better idea for the next thing, feel free to let me know. Like I like drawing all kinds of things, and I sure like Harry Potter, so another Harry Potter character would be good. But any sort of character, really, maybe a famous person or a place or a time period, and let me know. And let me know. So thank you for watching. This is Lester. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.